begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a give on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Stroud. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then
to the goal line and in. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Oilers 17, Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That one a bit high, but it's complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one finds Chase. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, caught by Chase. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he's in. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
the kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense. He works free, right side, and he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Texans offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Texans.
Now Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Stroud. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Back to throw, Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st down, Texans.
Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They bring Chase in motion. And he'll take it on in. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Stroud to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. Second and 6 coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Now, a big 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll stick with him again. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No game on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all three timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. 2nd and 11. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After losses on the last two run plays, they face third down and 14. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.